he wasn't gonna be like they knew what they were getting, nothing more than a backup. I don't think nobody signed him as a starter.
No, I got you.
To play 10 years and be a backup, I feel like
I got a question.
And Texas made it easy for him to shine.
I got a question.
Go ahead.
And this is off the quarterbacks, but still on football. And this is because his name was mentioned. Now, I'm a Dez Bryant. I like Dez Bryant.
Mm-hmm.
I know Dez Bryant. I don't know him like personally like that, but I done hoop with him a couple of times. So he a cool dude. He cool. But this has been an argument, and this has been talked about a lot with me and other people. Is Dez Bryant a great receiver?
Yes.
He a great receiver.
What goes into great, though?
Let me ask you this. Is T.O. a great receiver?
Yes.
Man, second greatest receiver of all time.
Yes.
This is my problem with that.
Second greatest receiver of all
And
time.
people gonna come at me about this. I don't really care. But listen.
You better not say what I think you finna say.
Listen.
I think you about to say.
I hope he ain't finna go.
I'm gonna ask you that. Is T.O. a great receiver?
T.O.'s the second greatest receiver of
Is
all
T.O. a
time.
great receiver?
Yes. I can't say second, but he's great. Top 5.
Have T.O. ever led the league in drops?
Yes.
How can you be how can you be a great receiver and you lead the league in drops?
Okay, listen.
Hold on.
Listen. Let me get him. Okay, hold on. Okay.
Got an argument. Go ahead.
Same analogy. Okay, now, what you think about Shaq? Was Shaq top 5 center?
Most definitely.
Okay, I think that's kind of on the verge of like Shaq led the league missed free throws.
That's
No,
About to bust your head. I'm about to bust your head wide open.
Listen, that's different.
Shaq, bro, by that time
That's
start,
different.
Shaq
Nah,
got like
same thing.
34 and 12.
No,
That's the same thing, right?
listen,
Same thing.
That's not the same thing because listen,
Bro, listen.
Okay.
Shaq's job is not to be able to make free throws. Technically, that's every NBA player. Every NBA player. That's another topic. I don't understand how NBA players can't make free throws.
I'm with you.
Like you've been hooping all your life, you can't make this 15-foot shot, whatever it is.
I am
but
with you.
How like? No, bro, that's two different things.
I'm gonna give him. I'm gonna give him.
Hold up, if Shaq missed 10 dunks every game, that's Dez Bryant or T.O. dropping balls. Cause your job that big, you supposed to make that dunk. You supposed to make this turnaround.
Do me a favor, him, and I'm gonna have Sheridan do it. When we look up the year he missed, he dropped all them balls. Look and see what he was in stats too. Cause I guarantee he was top 5.
Listen to what I'm saying, and I say this because I came from receiver. This is why I argue this so tough because I play receiver. Listen to me. Your job is to catch the ball. You can't lead. All that tells me, if he had a lot of catches that year, there wasn't no more receivers. They threw the ball to him 20 times a game, 25 times a game.
Hit me life. You got a paper argument, and I'm about to blow it down. You got a paper airplane argument, and I'm about to expose it right now.
You, bro, it's no way.
I got the numbers.
I don't care about
I got
no
the numbers. You gotta care about the numbers.
You didn't care what's
Listen,
on the road.
Numbers don't
The
lie.
only numbers.
You lying. Numbers don't.
Listen to what I'm saying.
Okay, go ahead.
T.O. numbers are good.
Great.
T.O. is a beast after he catch the ball. But same thing with Dez Bryant. They both are dogs after they catch the ball. I respect them. They good.
Hit me life.
Your job is to catch the football.
Hit me life.
Dez not
Your
T.O.
question
But
was.
they was both in that same category. Is what I was
They both
saying.
was cold.
Like
But
that's
I
the
mean, I
reason.
feel like-
that's the reason why I brought up Dez because he dropped balls too.
So let me. Who you taking?
Out of who?
Them two.
What? T.O.
Your question was, how can you be considered great if you led the league in drops?
Okay.
Is Barry Sanders great?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Drum roll.
Hey man, look at the camera. When I want everybody to see your face when I drop this on you.
Wow.
Look at the camera.
Drop it on me, brother.
Was Barry Sanders great?
Most definitely.
I know
Okay,
he finna say
your
what he finna
argument
say.
has been blown down to the ground.
Okay.
Because Barry Sanders
Looking at y'all.
led not only a season, he led all the NFL running backs career-wise in lost yardage, and he's still top 10.
Oh my God, I did not know that.
Wait a minute. Let's turn back this way.
I thought he finna say phone.
Let me get-
Wow,
let
Barry
me get-
Sanders.
Let me get this.
Yardage
together.
lost.
Let me get this together.
Go look it up.
How do you think Barry Sanders lost that? Let me tell you something. Listen to me.
John Elway
No, listen to me, bro.
lost the most yards for sacks. He's
listen-
number 2.
Listen to me.
Wow.
He's great.
You naming 2 players. I'm not gonna say 2 players. You naming 2 positions that rely on 5 people to help them get them yards. If that line not blocking, they ain't getting them yards.
I was told Barry didn't have
Barry
line.
Sanders had the worst. Boy, I throw this microphone at your head.
No, listen, that's how good Barry Sanders was. That's what I'm telling you. Barry Sanders is not a surprise that Barry Sanders led the league in lost yards if he didn't have a line.
That's why, that's
not a surprise.
To stay on topic of a topic, that's why I don't think Emmett was like that. Because I feel like if Barry got behind that Dallas Cowboy line, if the record probably never get broke, right?
Right.
I always said this: Emmett is not no Barry Sanders. It ain't too many running backs that's Barry Sanders.
Because running back is Barry Sanders.
Exactly, because Barry Sanders did what he did without a line. Like, Emmett had a line. Emmett, not to take nothing away from Emmett had great vision. He had good feet.
He had
great feet.
Basic running back, probably.
I mean, but
Emmett had the best. Emmett had the best vision.
Yeah,
that I've seen.
That's what made him good. His
but
vision,
like,
bro.
Everything else was basic. His quickness and vision, I never seen nothing like it.
Exactly.
Like, look,
but Barry Sanders on another.
Never.
But back to what I was saying, 'cause y'all ain't finna just jump on me like that and not let me. You know what I'm saying?
But come on with it then.
Now this is what I'm saying. Now you brought up 2 positions that rely on
the
the quarterback rely on 6 people, sometimes 7. If you got, depending on how many tight ends you got.
True.
But he relying on his running back to protect him. So that don't matter. But when that ball coming to that receiver, whoa.
So you said,
hold up,
you can only measure somebody's greatness based on
when that ball come to that receiver is relying on himself if he's open.
Where's your argument for Michael Vick then? Where the line broke down numerous of times, he still made a way out. Like is he not? Like what? I don't get it.
Ask me, is Michael Vick a great quarterback? Ask me that.
Is Michael Vick a great?
Yes.
I'm about to say, bro.
Michael Vick is a great quarterback,
I'm
bro.
not taking no Vick slander on this show.
So what
That's what I'm saying.
No, what I'm telling you. Listen what I'm telling you. These people you naming, Michael Vick, Barry Sanders, whoever that was, the other quarterback you named, whoever that was, for them to do the numbers that they did without the protection is saying how great they were.
Right. Okay. I thought you were saying something opposite of that.
No.
Okay.
No,
got you. That's all you had to say.
You know I'm a fan of all of them. Like I said, but I'm just stating facts. Have you ever known Larry Fitzgerald to drop a football, bro? No. Have you ever known Chris Carter to drop? No. Have you ever known Jerry Rice? No.
Okay.
Now they all have dropped balls. Every receiver in the world has dropped a ball at some point in their career. But none of them top receivers has ever led the league in drops, bro. Ever.
What you're saying is
you cannot lead the league
once the ball comes. As far as the receivers, being a receiver is concerned, it's between you and the ball. You're saying, how can you be considered one of the greatest if what you're supposed to do, you're not doing it?
Boy, you now you smart.
No, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, okay, explain to me why you don't agree with what I'm saying.
Now, to me, it shows how great he actually was. Because if he led the league in drops, and they kept throwing to him, that mean
no.
All right.
No.
What year was this?
They kept throwing to him.
Yeah, I need the numbers, Nino.
Now.
You ain't got the numbers. Wi-Fi acting up.
I'm gonna try to say what year did T.O. lead the league, so I can see what received. What was he in Dallas or was he in Frisco?
Hold on, wait. I'm finna tell you when it was. I'm finna shut up all the people that's gonna come to me because I completely forgot that this came up in a conversation where I had about Terrell Owens before. I was arguing about this before, and somebody told me. I just thought of this. I apologize. Somebody told me this was the same year where he was playing with a broke finger.
Oh.
I still get on the bench. That go back to
I told you had a paperweight argument.
Listen, that go back to what we was talking about last time. I'm pretty sure you had receivers on that bench that wouldn't have dropped the balls that he dropped.
I found out when it was.
When was it? Was it the year of the broke finger? Because somebody told me that. I ain't do my research on that.
That boy said the year of the broke finger. That sounds like a movie or something.
I didn't listen. I didn't do my research on that. So let me know if that was the same year of the broke finger. You know what I'm saying? But he led the league in drops. There's no reason for that.
The year he led the league in drops was 2006 with 17 drops. But T.O. also had
17 drops.
He also had
and when
2006 he was in Dallas. He also played 15 games. He also had what's that?
That was in 1 year.
Well, almost 1,200 yards receiving.
I ain't asked you about all that.
Bachelor 17.
See, you going too far.
And 13 touchdowns. No, that's like you're right. I'm just saying what Sheridan was saying. That just show how great he was. But you're right. He's supposed to catch. He's supposed to catch the ball.
That's it.
If you fumbling the ball, you're a running back. If you fumbling the ball, where are you going to eventually end up?
Sitting
on the bench.
Sitting by me.
Nah, probably end back at my house. Something like that.
That's what I'm telling you. That's what I'm telling you.
Him and T.O. not getting cut, bro.
No, he not. And that
not in no 06. He's still in the prime.
Nah, bro.
I'm arguing.
He's still a Hall of Famer, though.
Let's get one thing straight. I'm not arguing T.O. not being a good receiver. I'm arguing T.O. not being one of the greatest receivers. Or
is he top 10?
I'm not gonna say. I'm not
gonna top 10.
Wait. I'm not gonna say one of the greatest.
Is he top 10?
I'm not gonna say that because he probably is top 10.
Is he your top 10?
Let me tell y'all my thing. I'm not with receivers dropping.
Who is your football team?
Leading the league, dropping the balls.
He don't have football.
That's why his argument is all over the place. He has no ground. He has no foundation. I don't know what you're talking about.
T.O. is.
I'm a player's
on
fan.
my list too.
What? He on my top 10, man.
Greatest?
Yes.
Receivers, not catcher. Receivers,
bro.
Bro, you got to go into route running. You got to go on the yards out the contact. You got to go.
First of all, let's get one thing straight. Ain't nobody running better routes than Chad Johnson. So if Chad Johnson ain't up there in the one of the greatest route runners,
if we talking about route runners, I'm gonna take my guy over him.
Who?
I'm gonna take Peter over him because on this show.
I mean, Peter Ward, yeah.
So I'm just saying, but you don't. I think the great receiver of all time was Moss, and I feel like you didn't have to run a route.
Route running, I don't.
Moss was.
I don't think
naming receiving in the NFL was better than Moss.
If your route running is trash, but you know how to position your body that the defender can't get to the ball, that's still amazing.
Hold on, I want to hear this. Name me a receiver it was better than Randy Moss. I'm talking about when Randy wanted to play in his prime.
Say better.
Jerry Rice.
I say Jerry Rice.
Chris Carter.
None of those.
Bro, these are real.
Chris Carter had better hands.
These are real receivers.
Let's not get it confused.
I can name three.
Let's not get it confused.
I can name three.
Randy Moss learned from Chris Carter.
Cool. I can name three.
But Chris Carter couldn't teach Moss the
he couldn't teach him how to run a 4.2. Hey, well, we can't
jump out the gym. Moss didn't drop passes.
I mean, but that ain't. I mean, bro.
And that's y'all fault because y'all know y'all Cowboys. Y'all should have drafted the man.
Yeah,
you know.
You're right,
that was the big, but that's Jerry Jones. We already know Jerry Jones can't tell a great from an apple. That's
Randy Moss.
The greatest. Put the camera on me. Y'all can holler at me
directly.
Instagram, Facebook, Scotty Nino, and I will argue.
Somebody gonna show up at your house. You are in Dallas.
I will
talking about nonsense.
Randy Moss is the greatest receiver of all time. Hit me up. I will argue that. From
David Boston is better.
7.
I got the numbers. Hey, but
I'm taking our colleague over David Boston. Give me Dez Lewis over David Boston.
David Boston was the probably scariest looking receiver ever.
Oh yes,
that boy was like a defensive tackle.
I was a fan just because of his size, bro. Like for you,
he didn't get that big till he got to the league though. Wasn't he juicing?
He was big in college. Well, probably not as big.
He was
Ohio State.
Yeah, like
he wasn't that big. He wasn't as big like he.
Him and Charles Woodson lined up against each other. He was like, oh my God, like.